the shirt says it all.
Is this even yellow?
Backwoods badass. That is what they call me. O-U-T, L-A-W. That is what they call me. King of the woods, hit for the sticks. That is what they call me. Outlaw, outlaw.
What's cracking, folks? My name is Outlaw, and I am back, y'all.
Dude, it's about to get freaking Western Sun because I am just ecstatic for this one. I have been like all giddy, ready to film this video right here because in my spit cup right here, I got something special. And we got to give a shout out before I even bring it out to the man, the myth, the legend. His name is, I'm probably going to absolutely butcher this, Nazar Anjovic. Ajanovic. Nazar Ajanovic. I apologize, dude. That good old boy right there sent me an email after this video, the Kodiak Grower Select, which pretty much is the rarest dip on the market right now. Come to find out, it's actually not the rarest dip. The one I have in my cup is the rarest dip. And got to give a big shout out to Nazar for sending this, and that is the Grower Select batch number 2, which is the straight version. Straight version, there it is. This one, I had like 6 or 7 different people through email, and we were all everybody was trying to find it, and they were like, "Oh, yeah, I saw it at the store last week." They went there, it was gone. Just so happens, this guy says, "Hey man, I saw it at my local 7-Eleven earlier today. Do you want me to go grab it for you?" I said, "Yes, please, go freaking do it." He went over there, sent me another email within like 20 minutes. It was like, dude, holy smokes, this was literally the last one. So I'm super freaking thankful. All right. Appreciate you, dude. Also, of course, when I got this in the mail, I had to check the expiration date. And if you guys see it on the back there, it says J2. 2 meaning 2022. J, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, skip I, J. So we're talking September 22. This is definitely freaking expired, and this might be completely dry inside. I don't know. This one was November 22, and this one's just a little bit older, being September 22. So that has me, especially because nobody's been finding actual, like, I don't think anybody's been finding any 2023 versions of this, or especially like later in the year, like second quarter, third quarter, 23 cans. So I'm assuming that this stuff is probably done, which I'm actually kind of disappointed about because this wintergreen one, absolutely insane. So if you guys don't know what this is, the Kodiak Grower Select, this little very limited run, as they said themselves, is it's Great Lakes dark fire cured tobacco in their wintergreen and straight. These are the only 2 they dropped. We never found them here where I live in Colorado. When I got the wintergreen, if you guys haven't seen that review, go check it out after this one. I was very impressed by this one. This one obviously has the walleye on the back, Great Lakes dark fire cured. Now on the side, it does say 100% imported tobacco, but because it does say Great Lakes dark fire cured, it's probably tobacco grown up in the Great Lakes up in Canada land. That's what I'm just assuming. Can't really find anything on that. But you can also see on the side label here, it says aged 10 years. You can see a little bit more information. You see the 100% imported tobacco on there. Kodiak Grower Select. This one, I don't know if I said this or not, but this one has a lighthouse on the back of it in the background, which is kind of cool. These cans are obviously really cool. It's got the red rim around it. It obviously is straight flavor. And then the wintergreen has the green. So I tried the wintergreen, absolutely loved it. I think it's time to get in, and I'm just hoping it's not absolutely dry as crap. That one I thought was going to be drier than a popcorn fart, but it wasn't. So, first sniff, probably not going to get much out of this. Oh, I do get the straight. I definitely get the straight. Now, I think this is the very first dark fire straight I'm about to ever put in my lip. I've had a dark fired wintergreen in the Grizzly line and in the Kodiak line. I don't think I've ever had the dark straight that Grizzly carries, and I've never had this. And, some other straights that I've had out there might be dark fired. There's definitely a distinct difference between, a dark fire cured tobacco and a tobacco that's like air cured or something like that. So, which usually with the dark fire cured tobaccos, you're going to get much more deeper, darker, more robust tones. You're going to sometimes get that coffee undertone, where air cured, you're just going to get a sweeter profile. Dark fire cured tobaccos, you're obviously going to get a bigger nick hit as well. Let's go ahead and see. Oh, not too bad. Thank the Lord, son. It might look dry. Let me cover my face here. I'm just so pretty. I'm too pretty for the camera, son. There's the internals. Got to love it. Not too dry. You could definitely tell it's starting to get dry when your dip's starting to like separate and make, it starts to look like dirt or whatever. That's when you know it's getting a little bit dry. Let's go ahead, look at the bottom here. I like the bottom of these cans. They're all black. Small batch, big flavor. So this is obviously a very small batch because I've never seen anybody else that's continuously getting this stuff. So like they say on the side of their cans, which it reads, when you scour the earth for the world's greatest tobacco, you're bound to uncover some unlikely treasures. Enjoy this very limited batch of Great Lakes Dark Fire tobacco aged for 10 years. The age for 10 years, meaning that it was probably fermented for 10 years, which is pretty crazy. I don't know, I don't know. It's just so hard to find what the actual, it's definitely, this is definitely dry. We'll go and have to moisten that up in the frickin' lip, folks. Here we go. I am super excited to try this, folks. Here we go. Man, I haven't had straight in forever. My goodness. The last straight that I had is our freaking Outlaw straight that we dropped. And I have just not had a straight dip in so long. It's funny because it's like an old friend because my go-to when I was younger, I was about to say in high school, but that's probably not politically correct. Yeah, who cares? It's the Outlaw freaking channel. When I was in high school, I used to love dipping Grizzly straight after a meal. Like, I don't know why, but straight flavors after a meal, I absolutely love them. So it's kind of like an old friend that I'm tasting right here. Obviously, get the straight flavor right away. Not getting too much of the sweetness that you get from a straight flavor. I always like to say straight is like, it's like licorice. It's like red and black licorice mixed with like a Dr. Pepper tone. Maybe like a tad bit of wintergreen, just a very subtle amount. Maybe a little root beer in there. All of those put together is kind of what makes this straight profile, which is crazy. Whoever came up with the straight tobacco profile way back in the day, I'm trying to think of who had the first straight flavor. I'm assuming it was probably Skull. Where did they get that? I don't know. Did they just make it up and then call it straight? I have no clue. I don't think I've ever done any research. Figure we use the red Solo cup. Shout out to Toby. I'll miss you, man. So far, it is definitely a darker tone of a straight that I'm getting. You're not getting a lot of that sweetness that you get kind of in other straights that might be in like an air-cured tobacco, which give off a lot more of that sweetness of the red licorice. This one's definitely a little bit more robust. It's taking me a minute to get the juice up in this because it's a 2-year-old dip almost. My freaking phone going off, gosh dang it, man. Apologize for that. Well, I'll let this sit a minute. Like I was just talking about with our Outlaw straight. Guys, check it out, dude. We got the electric lemon swirl. Oh, come on. We got the electric lemon swirl Outlaw flavor of the month that just dropped in fat cut pouches, Nick Safe or not. And if you guys have not tried our Nick Safe version yet and you're a nicotine dipper, guys, you have got to, son. That stuff will make you buzz just as much as regular freaking nicotine, but it's non-addictive, it's FDA cleared, and it's just a wonderful experience. And it's great for a lot of people trying to get off the tobacco and nicotine because we are 100% tobacco free and nicotine free. But we do use Nick Safe, like I said. We've got Fat Cut, which is like our long cut version, just fatter cut to soak in more flavor. And our pouches, which are high quality pouch material than you'll see from any other company out there. We use the same pouch material that Grizzly does, actually, which is really hard to find. We have the contract with that company, which nobody else can get. It's very elusive, but it's the best pouch material out there, and we use it for our pouches, and everybody seems to love it. So check us out, outlawdip.com. Link is always in the description box below. And this flavor, electric lemon swirl, which is like a lemon sorbet with like a hint of vanilla on the end with some sweetness, like a little bit of ice cream. You get that like that tangy lemon flavor in there, almost like a lemonade, a country time lemonade to be exact. Absolutely love it. The smell is just, oh my gosh, it's so freaking good, man. It almost reminds me of Lemonheads a little bit too. So check it out. This is only available for the month of April. Subscribe to our flavor of the month to get 6 cans of a brand new lip candy every single month. You guys won't regret it, I swear to you. All right, back to the dip. It's kind of boring, to be honest with you. I got a lot more with the wintergreen. Now, mind you, I am more of a wintergreen guy than a straight guy. Don't stop it. I freaking see you guys out there, you sons of dicks. I'm a little bit more of a wintergreen guy, so I enjoy the wintergreen profile a little bit better, and a dark fire-cured wintergreen flavor is my absolute favorite. Like I said, I could freaking dip this all the time. I absolutely loved it. I'm kind of sad that it might be going away. I would love to see them just turn Kodiak into this. Apparently, it's obviously, you know, it's going to be more expensive to get dark fire-cured tobaccos than your regular air-cured tobaccos, or, you know, I don't know. If it has anything to do with the tobaccos being grown in the Great Lakes, I don't know. I do enjoy it. The straight, though, honestly, it's a little boring. It's less sweet than regular straight, which I like, but I'm not getting those. Maybe because it's dry, maybe because it's pretty old. I'm not getting those undertones of coffee and a very robust flavor. It's kind of just like, it's kind of just falling flat for me a little bit. I'm not a huge big fan of the straight profile anymore as a dipper, but this one I would enjoy probably more than Grizzly Straight or Kodiak Straight, just because it's less sweet, being the darker fire-cured tobacco. But what I enjoy out of dark fire-cured tobaccos is the robust undertones, the dark coffee smokiness, the just like like it's like the toasted, what am I trying to say here? The same reason for why I like toasted barrel bourbons. You get that like fire, that toasted taste, the char, the barrel char. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm not getting a lot of that char from this one. This one just kind of tastes like a less sweet straight. And like I said, it could just be because it's nearly 2 years old. I was definitely, out of the two, I would for sure choose the wintergreen more so. This one's not bad. This one is way more harder to find for sure. Definitely a lot more rare than this. I didn't know until people who actually had this in their state see it. But if you guys in the comments below, let me know. If you've ever seen this wintergreen or straight with a 23 expiration date, let me know, because I'd like to know. I mean, the Kodiak Grower Select is still up on their website. It's not like they've completely run it out yet. I don't know if they're manufacturing anymore at this time. I would like to see the wintergreen at least stay around, or at least try the straight, not dry and somewhat expired. It's not really expired. It's still, I'm still able to get it in there, but I can tell the flakes are kind of going around because it's a little bit of a drier product now, but all in all, it's a good straight. I just wish I could get a little bit more of those dark, deep, robust undertones that I enjoy out of the wintergreen. I'd like to know from you guys too, because if anything says dark fired on it, or just dark like the Grizzly series or the Kodiak came out with these, I automatically gravitate to that. But a lot of people don't really care. I seem like they, you know, maybe people like the more sweeter profile. Do you guys, would you enjoy a dark fire cured tobacco more than your, like, would you, let me just say this. Do you prefer a more darker profile in your dip, or do you prefer the sweeter profile in your dip? Because for us, I'd like to know too, because with Outlaw, we have our regular wintergreen, which is a sweeter profile, and then we have our dark wintergreen, which has robust undertones of coffee and char and fire-cured tobacco tones. So let me know what you guys prefer in your dip in the comments below, because I'd like to know. I prefer the dark, but maybe other people prefer the sweeter profiles. I reckon that's gonna do it for me, y'all. I appreciate you coming here watching. I was ecstatic to make this, and you know, I'm not fully disappointed. I'm impressed, but it kind of just tastes like a bland straight that I've had before. It doesn't taste like I'm tasting anything new like I got with the wintergreen. So if you guys have tried them, let me know what you think in the comments below as well. But hey, I'm about to get out of here because I'm gonna go film some exclusive videos for our patrons. You can check out my Patreon in the description box below. I have exclusive videos once a week over there. You also get early access to videos like these and much, much more, like merch and discounts on dip and a bunch of other stuff. So make sure to check it in the description box below. And at the end slate, you'll see some of our patrons scrolling in the Wild West as well. So, hey, thanks, guys, for coming back. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you ain't yet. Hey, elbow drop it, son. Like freaking Hulk Hogan, dude. Actually, excuse me. I screwed that one up. Like the Macho Man Randy Savage, son. You can leg drop it like Hulk Hogan if you want, I reckon. Any wrestling fans out there? Come on now. Sorry, I've been thinking for a second on what to say for hitting the like button as well. I'm just trying to think of like what everybody likes. Oh, hey, if you like boobs, hit the like button. I expect at least 10,000 thumbs up on this vid. I hope my wife doesn't watch this. But I love yours, babe. I should probably stop. Love you guys. My name's Outlaw, and I'm out, y'all. I'll see ya on the dip side.
Welcome to the mother truckin' woods. Out here, feeling good. Welcome to the mother truckin' backwoods, boy. In the woods with the redneck toys. Welcome to the
a truck in woods.